Triumph have been promising us for several weeks that the prices for the new Rocket would be available on November the 19th. So it was with much surprise that last night, October 28th, I discovered, thanks to the power of social media, that the prices had already been published. So this is going to be a very short video overviewing the price of the bike and the main accessories. Not much time to prepare. I thought the important thing today was to get the prices out to you as quickly as possible. So apologies in advance for the relatively low level of sophistication of this particular video. So the first piece of information we were given last night was the price of the bike. In R form, either black or red, the Rocket comes in at £19,500, and this was the price suggested by Triumph a few months ago at the press launch. So well done, you haven't put the price up. And considering that the bike's main competitor, the Ducati Diavel, is at 19,995, at least in S spec, I think it's a reasonable price for what is an unreasonable motorbike. That said, it could be argued that Triumph are being a little bit naughty with the prices of some of the accessories when you consider that some of them really are vital. So let's have a look at those now. According to the configurator, there are a total of 37 accessories to choose from, but some are more interesting than others. So the first accessory is a 270mm U-lock at £119, plus 1 minute fitting, curiously. I'm not quite sure how you would ride the bike home if you'd ask the dealer to fit your lock, but never mind. That's non-specific to the Rocket. So let's have a look at the adjustable backrest. Frustratingly, no price on that. And no photo of the actual seat back, which is slightly annoying because I would have liked to have had the option to fit that. I would guess at about £250 for that. So next along we have the alarmed disc lock at £163. I'm not interested in that, I already have one. The auxiliary power socket, come on Triumph, a £20,000 bike, you could have sprung for a power socket. Even if it is a reasonable £35, and why give us the old-fashioned connection? Why not put USB sockets in there directly? Nobody uses, do they, the old-fashioned cigar lighters anymore? We all have USBs. Moving down to the bottom row, we have 3 variations of the bar end finisher kit: black, clear and grey. Well, yes, I'll probably get those at a later date, but I won't bother with them for the moment. The bar end mirrors look quite nice, but I need to see the original ones. I imagine they are the ones that I have on my 2017 Street Triple, but I need to confirm that. Different shape of bar end mirrors here, £175. I imagine the round ones will be a similar price, but as I said, I'll be thinking about that at a later date. Chain and lock, no, I don't need one of those, particularly at £150. The comfort pillion seat, frustrating that there's no photo of this, £165. Probably won't bother because I will rarely be taking a passenger, but I need to see the original seat before I make my mind up. Ground anchor, already have one and never use it. Heated grips, £188. I live in Portugal, it's warm most of the year, but I may go for them. Pretty expensive though, I'll have to think about that. Knee pads, well yes, obviously you need knee pads, which is why I changed my order from red to black for the bike, because I don't like the way the black knee pads sit on the red tank. So yeah, I mean, you need them. £71 is an outrageous price, but I don't have the choice. Magnetic tank bag, I won't be bothering with that. I'm not a fan of tank bags in general. I feel a little bit constrained when they're sitting in front of me against my chest, and the motorcycle cleaning kit is really something that your wife buys you for Christmas. I mean, who uses those, honestly? So the next page, battery chargers, no thanks, I've got all that stuff. Pillion infill, £135 for the touring model, and I would guess £125 for the slightly smaller model for the R. Yeah, I need to look at that. I mean, what's under the pillion seat? I guess these are designed to hide the bracketry for the pillion seats, if you remove that. So yeah, I'll probably take one of those. Next we have scrolling LED indicators, front and rear. You have to buy both pairs. So that's £210. Ugh, Triumph. I'm trying to spend as little as possible and you're giving me things that I want but don't need. My Fiesta has scrolling indicators, so I have to have them on my bike, so that's another 200 quid. The sports screen, frustratingly, there isn't a picture, £167. I may get this at a later date. They don't really offer much in terms of wind protection, but they do tend to finish off the front of the bike nicely. They make the instrument binnacle look a little bit better, so yeah, probably. So that's another £167 on that. Next we have the touring handlebar. I think this is a really good idea that Triumph have had to make all the parts, or most of them, from the GT and the R interchangeable, so you can configure a hybrid bike if you want. If you want the slightly more upright handlebars, you can get those, apparently £120. I doubt it's something that I will do, but I think it's a useful option. Oh wait, you turn the page and there is a touring handlebars fitting kit, so that's even more money. Tyre pressure monitoring system, £225. Yeah, it's good, it's useful, but it's too expensive. I won't be bothering with that. The optimizers, I've already got plenty of those. The alarm, no, probably not. I won't be bothering with that. Particularly as it's pretty expensive, £350 with the fitting kit, and then the obligatory but completely unnecessary valve caps that nobody ever notices anyway, £10 a pair. If that's your thing, why not? Hold on, as I was making this video, Triumph actually modified their website and introduced the sports panniers and the sports tail pack to the list of accessories. Unfortunately, price on application, we have no idea how much these are going to cost. It's a pity because I think the sports panniers look good for panniers, so it would be interesting to see how much they're going to be. I would guess in the region of £300 to £350 because they are pretty expensive items. They also sprang these two additions on me just as I was about to edit the video, a touring pillion seat and rider seat. I assume these are taken directly from the GT. Yeah, why not? Something I can look at a later date. So adding it all up then, 19,500 for a Phantom Black R, plus the obligatory auxiliary power socket, £35, plus the equally obligatory knee pads, tank grips, £71, which is really outrageous for 2 bits of rubber, but never mind. And the slightly frivolous, perhaps, Pillion infill, which I'm estimating at £125, we come to 19,730 approximately. Yeah, a lot of money for a bike, but you only live once, eh? So I hope this has been of some interest to you. If you're thinking of buying a Rocket, then I suggest you check out the Triumph configurator now. Most of the prices are up there. As always, thanks for watching.